Am I the jerk for suing my stepsister after she stole my wedding dress? Almost a year ago, I shared my first story here. My stepsister, who's 3 years older than me, was getting married. Instead of looking for her own wedding dress, she demanded mine. My dream dress. The one I worked so hard to afford. I told her no, I stood my ground, and I didn't go to her wedding. Fast forward, her marriage didn't last long. Just a few months ago, she and her husband separated. She keeps saying it's just a break, but everyone knows where this is going. Surprisingly, I tried to mend things with her. I made an effort. We even went on double dates. My husband and I, her and hers. It felt like maybe, finally, we were on the road to healing our relationship. But once she separated from her husband, she ghosted me. Wouldn't answer my calls, wouldn't reply to my texts. I figured she just needed some space. Then, in August, she called out of nowhere. She wanted to come over and talk. I was honestly happy. My stepdad had been pressuring me to make peace with her, and I thought maybe this was it. She came over. We had coffee. She asked if she could look through my closet because she had a date and nothing to wear. I thought, wow, full circle moment. Me helping her. Maybe we could finally move forward. I even picked out an outfit for her. She thanked me, put it in the bag she brought with her, and left. A few days later, I was cleaning my closet. And that's when I noticed it. The spot where my wedding dress should have been was empty. The dress was in a garment bag, carefully protected because the fabric was delicate. It had always been right there. I panicked. I tore through the house. I searched everywhere. And then it hit me. The last time I saw that dress was before my stepsister came over. I called her. I asked politely, hoping I was wrong. Instead of reassuring me, she got extremely defensive and hung up. I called my stepdad. He was furious at me, not at her, but at me for even suggesting she could do something like that. Hours later, he called back, and this time he admitted it. She confessed. She had stolen the dress while I was distracted, looking for clothes for her. His solution? He told me to calm down and to resolve this like adults. I didn't calm down. I called my stepsister and told her directly, "Get a lawyer, because I'm suing you." That single sentence set off a nuclear bomb in my family. Suddenly, everyone is calling me dramatic, cruel, selfish. My stepdad is furious. My mom says I'm going too far. But here's the thing. That dress wasn't just fabric. It was my dream. I worked, saved, and sacrificed for it. It's more than a piece of clothing. It's memories, meaning, and a symbol of the life I built. And now, I don't even know what she did with it. Did she try it on? Damage it? Sell it? I can't even bring myself to imagine. So yeah, I'm pressing charges, because she crossed a line I can never forgive. Am I the jerk for protecting my mom's final days? My parents' marriage ended because my dad cheated. His affair led to a daughter, my half-sister, who's now 11. When my mom found out about the cheating, she divorced my dad. Here's the messy part. My dad tried to force this idea of a happy family where my mom would raise both me and his affair baby. Mom shut that down fast. He ended up raising my half-sister alone because her biological mom left when she was just 2 months old. But from the time my half-sister could talk, Dad pushed this delusion that my mom was hers too. He had her calling my mom Mama. He'd punish me for correcting it. He constantly said, "She's your sister, you love her, so your mom should love her too." But I didn't. And my mom didn't. My mom made it clear. She wanted nothing to do with the child that represented my dad's betrayal. As my half-sister got older, she started seeking out my mom for affection, hugs, attention, love. And my mom lost it every time. She wasn't cruel, but she was clear. She wasn't this child's mom. She was mine, and mine alone. Eventually, my mom got full custody of me, and I barely saw my dad anymore. My half-sister was left confused, but honestly, I didn't blame my mom for keeping her distance. She never asked to be in this situation either. 2 years ago, things got worse. Dad was hospitalized for over a month, and my half-sister was placed in foster care because no one would take her. My dad begged my mom to step in, but she refused. My half-sister didn't understand why she couldn't stay with us, and my dad tried to guilt me into being responsible for her. I refused. She's not my responsibility. Now things have escalated. My mom is terminally ill, with only weeks left to live. Dad has been showing up at the hospital with my half-sister, insisting she gets to visit. But both my mom and I made sure that doesn't happen. My half-sister is upset because she knows my mom is dying, but my mom wouldn't even recognize her at this point. Allowing her in would only dishonor my mom's wishes and her pain. So I told my dad, if he doesn't finally tell her the truth, that my mom was never her mom and never will be, he's going to lose her the way he lost me. He called me hateful, evil even. He said, she's just a child, she's innocent, she doesn't deserve this. But I stood firm. I told him, my only concern is my mom, not his lies, not the mess he created. He's the one who has to explain it to her, not me. So here I am, refusing to let my half-sister see my mom before she dies. My dad thinks I'm heartless. But to me, I'm honoring my mom's wishes, not bending to the lies my dad has fed for 11 years. So what do you think? Am I the jerk for protecting my mom's final days? Or should I have let my half-sister in, even though it goes against everything my mom wants? Am I the jerk for throwing my ex's words in his affair partner's face after she spent 5 years taunting me? I'm 33, my ex-husband is 35, and we share 2 kids, ages 11 and 9. A few years ago, I found out he was cheating on me with a woman from work. Let's call her Dana. Once I kicked him out, he did everything he could to win me back. He even tried to use Dana's infertility against her, telling me she was just safe fun because she couldn't get pregnant. He called her something, not someone, and swore he loved only me and our kids. But I didn't buy it. I didn't pity Dana either because she knew I existed. She had met me. She knew about our children. She was fully aware she was sleeping with a married man. To me, she was a homewrecker, plain and simple. My ex never stopped trying to win me back during the divorce. He even texted me the night before it finalized, degrading Dana while begging me to be a family again. But the second he moved in with Dana, she turned smug. She went out of her way to tear me down. She called me dried up, said my body disgusted my ex, mocked my stretch marks, claimed my ex found me repulsive. She was so vile, she actually got herself kicked out of my kids' school multiple times for using that language in front of teachers and staff. I tried to ignore it. For 5 years, I bit my tongue, told myself to be the bigger person. But then she went too far. Recently, she decided to attack me for being single since the divorce. She sneered that no man wanted me and not even the father of my kids. She said she knew that's why he came to her. That was my breaking point. So I screenshotted several of the texts my ex had sent me over the years. The ones where he degraded her, mocked her, and said he'd never want someone like her. I sent them to her, and I told her, you should see what he really thinks of you. She lost it. She accused me of being cruel, twisted, and said I was attacking her infertility. Then she asked why I wouldn't tell her if any of it was true. And I told her straight, I owe you nothing. You helped destroy my marriage. You helped break up my kids' family, and for years you've tormented me. I ignored you, until now. But if you want to see nasty, go look inside your own house. After that, she blew up my phone with messages. I muted her. I can't block her, because sometimes she's around my kids, and our court order says we must keep communication open in case of emergencies. Now, I only unmute when my kids are at their dad's house, then mute again the second they come home. Part of me feels like maybe I stooped to her level, but another part of me feels like I finally gave her a taste of her own medicine. So tell me, am I the jerk for finally snapping and shoving my ex's cruel words in his affair partner's face after 5 years of abuse? Or was I right to remind her who she chose to build her life with? Thank you for watching, like and subscribe for daily true stories.